Big Boy's Neighborhood. All righty, man. There is a lot of uncut we got to get into today, man. People writing this. They writing this for us.
I want to show off my get out of jail outfit.
Get out of jail outfit.
It's everything we couldn't say on the air. Big Boys Podcast.
Now let's get the show started.
That's her get out of jail outfit right there. You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
really
saying?
just get out of jail, but it looks like it.
Yeah, you know, that's that release from custody, baggy ass jeans and shit.
Yeah, it is. It's because like these sweats are like super droopy over my shoes.
I don't know
like,
they called you droopy.
They're droopy.
Oh, you talking about the talking about the sweats. All righty, Jussie Smollett.
What's the update?
This idiot.
It's bad that I'm still like hoping that they find some kind of crazy evidence to prove him that he's...
Yeah, that's why.
No, me too. I'm with you.
I was even waiting to do uncut just in case. They were like, oh, you know, we were wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
He was framed by the Chicago Police Department.
When the police department was doing that press conference this morning, they didn't even put an allegedly, we still have to... They were like, he faked it. He did this.
Hey, dude,
he did that.
my man that was doing the press conference, he was borderline disrespectful, too.
For real.
My man, he called him an actor and all kind of shit. I was like, wow.
I mean, rightfully so, if it's true, of course, that, like, they wasted man hours. They felt bad for him, and they're connected a lot closer to it.
They did their job to help him, to give him justice. You know what I'm saying? And usually we sit back and be like, man, they ain't going to do this, they ain't going to do that. We still don't know who killed Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying? But they jumped on that.
I don't know, man.
Just the layers.
That's so much.
Just think about back when it first happened. You were like, man, we were like Jussie Smollett, what they did to him. MAGA, this is MAGA country, new surrounded. We were outraged.
Yes.
You can look at the last uncut for that day. We got the news.
But
we
now
were outraged.
then they started. Don't give Daniel no fucking shit. We gotta go and archive all this. You know what I'm saying?
They're like really angry.
Yeah. But then it just when the layers start coming off, man.
My favorite, though, is like people who have hit me up since then and have been like, oh, I knew it all along. I knew it was fake. And I'm like, then why didn't you say anything? Because definitely when I told you the story.
I think people knew a little early on, too. But I was hoping to.
I believe
Not from the beginning. I wasn't like, oh, this guy.
Even when I mentioned, like, why didn't he release his phone right away to the authorities? And you
No,
guys
but
are
I'm
like,
talking
well,
about before that.
I wouldn't release my phone. And I'm just like, well,
Yeah, because you said that early.
I was like, there's something fishy about that.
Yeah.
Like, if it was that bad, I would have just been like, here, fam.
Ayo, I'll give Ayo the credit because Ayo said, like, that's weird.
Yeah, Ayo that worked with us, Ayo was like, you're like, yeah, that don't sound right.
He's like, white people in that neighborhood, huh?
And Ayo lived in Chicago.
Yeah.
So Ayo was like, man, wait, where did this happen? Like, no, that don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
He called himself the gay Tupac. Like,
man.
He believed the lies.
He did a whole lot. My man said, I fought those motherfuckers back.
Yes.
I am the gay Tupac.
Yeah, do you remember he was on stage?
Tupac almost came from Cuba to knock his ass out.
Yeah, Tupac was like,
that?
Stop it. Damn.
Now Jussie.
Yeah, it's so bad though, man.
What sucks is that he did all this to basically ruin his career.
Yeah.
Like it's
what he thought was going to help him is going to ruin him.
It really.
And then there's just sometimes where you don't want to kick somebody when they're down. You don't want to dance on the tombstone. All that. But it's just like, dude, you got us fucked up with this one, man.
Yeah. Because we supported you.
Yeah, and you know what?
We
Looking at O'Shea Jackson Jr., like Cube's son, just if that was out of his account for real, just the things that he was saying was like, man, we were ready to ride for you too. You know what I'm saying? Like people were upset, and now you see Donald Trump. Donald Trump don't tweet nothing about what goes down, and with the tiki torches, but this one you gotta apologize. Yeah, man,
he's all over it.
You know what popped in my head yesterday, Big? You sometimes when you have guests and you ask the question if you could do like one racist or one something kind of act of violence without no one knowing.
Yeah.
Would you do it for an amount of money?
Would you do it for an amount of money? But it's a trip, man. He looked everybody in the face.
Yep.
And he was the victim.
Sit down interviews.
I went back and watched the Robin what's her name? Robin Roberts, right? That's her name. Interview for Good Morning America, and I was like watching it again. You look at it so differently, and then like there's parts of her face where even I'm going, damn, I don't think she believes him. Like she's looking at him like
she almost hit him with a come on, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, stop it, man.
Yeah.
She was like, come on,
no, please.
Pac, please. Come on.
For real.
Stop this shit. Then now, dude, was that picture that I saw, is that a mugshot? Or that's, oh, my God.
Because they arrested him. They brought him in before the arraignment, and they had to book him and take his photo. And, I mean, like, still now, like, I haven't seen anything where his lawyer, I mean, I don't think his lawyers are going to come out and say, okay, we didn't. I think they're just going to, they'll ride it till the end of, like, they're going to prove their innocence, and then they're going to ride the, wrongfully accused. And
either that or he's going to come with the hit. He wasn't in the right place. And
Maybe.
you know what I'm saying? Like, but then it's like, how much do you believe? Because we believe that, and he's such a great actor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If it were me, I guess I don't want to put myself in his situation, but I think that if these guys really did beat him up, why wouldn't you say something like, yeah, I do know them, and oh my God, like, we had a falling out, and I thought we were, or something happened in our relationship where it did go bad, and I guess this was retaliation. Like, why wouldn't you have said anything like that?
My thing is this, all
Give
right?
them a
I know
motive.
that it was cold out there.
Yeah.
And maybe the person was covered up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at no point did he say it was two black guys.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say they and looking at those two guys, if they wanted to fuck him up, they would have whooped. They would have really whooped his. And he talking about he fought those motherfuckers and all this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
He's a liar.
Yeah, man. Like, I fought them.
Oh man.
Yeah, but you would have seen some part, unless they were just some part of black. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm there working you and whooping on you and everything, man. Like
Between him and Jordyn Woods, I don't know who's more trifling.
Yeah,
Both of them.
yeah. Let's not get on her yet. I'm still on
Both of them.
I'm still on Smollett right
What
now.
do you think is gonna happen with obviously Empire? They're gonna
They said
kill him off, or
No,
They said they weren't
Is that what they
going
do?
to.
Well, they said at that, but one of the last things that I saw that was an update was that most likely they are going to write him out of the show now.
Damn.
So that came out later.
Well, yeah.
Everything
Like an
just
hour
blew up
ago.
in his face.
they should write this whole situation.
Yeah,
into
man.
that show.
All over because he
or
didn't
write
have
that his character went to jail.
Yeah.
take his ass to jail. All over because he didn't agree with the pay that he was getting his salary.
Yeah. I think
Isn't there other ways to deal with it
hell
than
yeah.
doing all this shit?
I think everybody in this room feel like they deserve more, but we're not gonna go get beat up.
Yeah.
go create this
what I'm saying?
whole ass
Yeah.
story.
Let alone us, Daniel.
Yeah,
do it
go
for
out here and
me.
get fucked up. Be
Call
like,
myself a
man,
gay Tupac.
like my guy Jose with me every day. He ain't gonna pull up to my crib to my beat. They beat the shit out of me on my way over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
That
like,
is
man.
not how you get a raise.
And by the way, were you going to pay them
Imagine-
with a check?
Yeah.
Like, come on. You know you should have been giving them
Stupid.
cash.
And he was probably like, my accountant's not gonna see this. I put it under training.
Don't you have to write for what reason?
Yeah,
the
he
check
put
was-
training. He put training in the memo. It's like, and I could just
Training
imagine.
to
I wonder
attack me.
because they said it was choreographed and set up.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, so I'm going to hit you first, and then when you fall, you know, like, man, dude is a.
I wonder,
he's a
I
whole
wonder
lot.
if at one point the two guys left were like, "Damn, we did a good job on that one."
But you know what they said though? They
we killed
said
it.
that they did rough him up, but they was like they don't know where the bruises on his
Yeah.
face and everything came
No.
from. Oh,
He socked
The
himself.
police, the police
Hey, man.
said that, some of his scratches and stuff were self-inflicted.
Of course.
Got DNA all under his nails and his hairs.
gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Like
He needs help.
only bitten in places where he can reach. You know? Like, oh man.
Sir, I don't see any markings on your back.
Like, yeah. But don't worry about it. I'm a victim here.
I wish this was like an episode of CSI and it was just going to come out that he
It will
did
be.
I know.
Hell yeah,
oh
it
my
will
gosh,
be.
Yes,
Yeah.
Law and Order is going to do it.
There has to
You
be
know
a lot
what
more about
you
it,
know what's
for
crazy
sure.
about this is
Ice-T's all
it
up in
could
the
be
episode.
15 years from now, and you will see him be like, "Hey man, remember when he?
Yes.
Dude, he's gonna have to wear this jacket all the time."
Forever.
And I think he used the power of the whole MAGA thing too to make it
MAGA,
even a bigger situation. Like
the
everything.
homophobic slurs,
Yeah,
the
dog. You
know
racial
what?
slurs, like it was a lot. What you just refresh? What happened now?
This is the only way he's gonna get out of this. He needs, like Louis said, he needs to claim reason of insanity. Like
That's what I was saying.
he has to.
Like
It's
he
the
gotta
only
say
way out.
like something like, I just wasn't there.
I
That
thought
was you.
Louis said it.
No, he
I
wasn't
just
here.
I just
None.
wasn't there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just wasn't there, and maybe that is the case.
Well, because look at it, it's
Because
crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound right.
No, it
you know, but
doesn't.
you can't. If it is, it is. But you can't hide under that because there's people dealing with real issues
Yeah.
every
That's
day,
the problem right
man.
there.
And you already went and took away made certain things that just people are really dealing with homophobic slurs and the way they're being treated and racism and everything, man, and the MAGA stuff. Like, those are real issues.
Exactly.
And that's why we showed up for the cause.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's why we were emotional about it, because we see it. So now you can't go unless it's really something, and I can't question his mental stability.
Yeah.
But this can't be another one. Because people are really dealing with mental issues,
Yes.
fam.
He took those issues back further, and he made a mockery out of them.
Yeah, man.
And that's not okay, especially with the platform. Like, damn, like why?
And he
you
is an
gave fuel
advocate.
to Trump
Yeah, man.
out of all people. Now you handed him this power to be like, yup,
This
I
is
told
MAGA
y'all.
country.
Yeah.
Trump probably like, yeah, it is. But my guys ain't gonna go get nobody till I tell them to.
For
You
real.
know, like, man. All right, let's get into
Jussie.
this. Jordyn Jones or whatever her name
Jordyn
is.
Woods.
Yeah,
Jordyn
Jordyn
Woods.
Woods.
Triflin as Jordyn Woods. You know what? She deserves whatever's coming to her. She lost her best friend, pretty much. You know what? I don't know if Kylie's gonna just cut her off completely. I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be a really hard situation. But rumors are that she has moved out of Kylie's house. I was just thinking about it, like, damn, you are one dumbass girl. Like, your best friend is a billionaire, or about to be, and who knows what she gives her. She practically lives with the girl for free, and you did this over some dick? Like, there's so many other guys out there, and you went and you took your best friend's sister's man, knowing what she's went through, And Chloe actually, I would say, kind of spoke out through her Instagram story.
That's hell of a, because she got like, what,
y'all ready?
100-something million
Yeah, what she
followers?
put?
So on her Instagram story, the first, I would say, like, a quote that she shared is, "The worst pain is getting hurt by a person you explained your pain to."
Oh, no.
The second one says, "Somebody needs to hear this. That betrayal was your blessing."
Wow.
The third one says, "Oh,
Hey,
it's
dude,
loading.
she's in line.
That first one is
She's
so
in line
true,
with her
fam.
sister. Like, this is real.
No, it's
Oh, no.
Like, man.
not-
This is from Chloe.
Oh, that's
no.
Chloe.
This is from
Chloe.
Chloe's
Okay.
Instagram. Yeah.
Wow.
The third one says, "If they
I
ask,"
sound like an idiot. Wow.
sorry, maybe I didn't explain it right.
No, you probably did. I was over here looking at messages and shit.
The third one says, "If they ask you about me, tell them she was the only person that loved me with honesty, and I broke her." You fucking asshole. That fucking asshole wasn't on there. I added that.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, damn, she
Good
tripping.
God.
The last one is a picture of like this girl crying, like a big tear. I'm like, Chloe, she's so hurt.
Yeah, man.
And flowers at the end. But Jordyn,
I don't know. I think I'll just go Kardashian Jenner and go whoop whole girl ass.
Oh my, I was
That's the
telling.
only thing that's so fucked up about being famous is you can't beat nobody ass like
Yeah,
that.
because you won't get
dog.
sued.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
man.
Expect a
They
lawsuit
would have
right
pulled
afterwards.
up. You know what I'm saying? I would have taken my nails off, took my
I just-
earrings off,
I just don't understand that.
put on
Like,
some stomper boots.
You're in, you're a millennial. Like, okay, sorry, let me back this shit up.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Back this shit up.
Let me back this shit up.
Yeah, back this shit up.
She's 21 years old, right? She lives
She
in a
young.
day and age where she's on social media constantly.
Mm-hmm.
She lives with someone who is one of the most famous people ever, attached to one of the
Yeah,
most
man.
famous families around, that is completely immersed in social media and reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me that you're so dumb that you don't realize that this was going to come back to come out.
This is that whole world. And even
Yeah.
even with Tristan, just being in the room and thinking, put your phones up is good enough.
Yes.
You know, it's a trip though now. There's a lot of people that, man, he paid tuition into the School of Experience, where there's a lot of people now that's going to be like, man, I ain't going to even ask people to put their phones up anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to do it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You know, the other day I felt like I was not trying
Pregnant?
to write her trying to
okay.
write her a pass, but because she is so young that maybe she didn't think about this too well. But at the end of the day, like, she is old enough to know right from wrong, and like Natalia says, she's old enough to know where she stood and what family and what capacity, and like, come on, like, this is just something you
And
don't
at
do.
21, you know not to fuck over your friends like that.
And
Hell yeah.
and
Granted,
saw
there's
what
a lot
happened
of
the
life
first time
lessons that
Tristan
you still
cheated.
go. Yeah. And dude, I want when
was there at the
Tristan
baby
cheated,
shower.
you know she had a lot to say about him.
Yes.
Come on, man. You don't
That's
think
so
she
true,
ever had a
dog.
conversation with Kylie
1,000%.
or ever had a conversation even with Chloe?
I really think that
Man.
this
Even if
cost
even
her her
said just leave
friendship.
them.
Or maybe it's the whole Jussie Smollett thing too. Maybe this is a sting operation that she was on. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
That's what a
And-
lot of people online say, like, oh, they're just faking all this, a new
For the
season is coming
Kardashians.
for the Kardashians. Look, if I was Jordyn Woods and they were like, listen, girl, we're going to need you to pretend to hook up with Tristan, I'd be like, No,
Like, man,
I'll
they
do
ain't-
anything else. But
I'm like, I
everyone's
know
gonna-
people watching the show, but there's a lot of people that don't watch the
Yes.
show. And they're talking about it.
Yes.
Like, you can't clear your name
You
up.
can't.
You can't clear your
You
name
know what?
up.
I think that I do want to say I don't know if how thin the line is between sex addiction
Mm-hmm.
and just being a guy who has a lot of women throw themselves at him. But Tristan,
I don't think he's a sex addict.
I don't think he's a sex addict either. He's just a
Well, he
basketball
has-
player, and there's some thirsty ass females, and
Mm-hmm.
he falls into temptation.
but like, there's got to be something up in your head though that like you really
but sex
can't.
addict is good though, because that way he can.
But
feel
No,
it's
he's
like
thinking
he
with
need-
his
he needs
penis
help.
always
head, not
thinking,
his.
yeah, like
that
Eric
way he can
Benet,
say he need help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. But like,
Yeah.
I
I'm the
just don't
victim.
understand it. Where it's like, if you really like, you really are okay with just constantly cheating and having the
If he
public
cheated
eye-
with her, how much is he cheating?
Has he done? Yeah.
Hell
And Chloe
yeah.
needs to
There's
stop
some
looking
women
for the
right
same
now
dude.
that's sticking to the code right now. Like, I'm not gonna do that to him.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You went from whoever that was that one night, and you haven't cheated with anyone until Kylie's best friend. Stop it.
Stop it. And Chloe, like I said, Chloe needs to stop like looking for the same dude, because when she was with Lamar was the same way. He gave into these temptations, and she needs to stop dating these pro athletes that have all these women at their disposal, just constantly, traveling, not being around her, not being there, and like the
And
majority
she was there
of,
for Lamar too,
yes,
because he kept dying on her, and she was like, "Hey, I'm here." You know what I'm saying?
my God.
Like, yeah, for
like
real.
when I first started working for
I
the
did what?
Dodgers. I was single, right?
How many?
Which baseball player tried to holler at you?
I'm not
How
gonna
many?
say.
How many was it?
Who? Was it my man?
Sorry about
We
that. I
got
did
me.
what?
What
We
year,
got me.
what
Was
year
it
did
my
I
man?
start
Dead.
working with the Dodgers?
I don't know.
Oh wait, he was on the team that year.
Yeah, we
my
got me
bad.
if it was my man's.
No. But no, and I did get hit on by a few of the players.
I'm listening,
I'm
Natalia.
sorry, man. Me and Louie
Natalia,
having
I'm
our own
listening.
uncut. All right, now go ahead, honey.
She was
When I
being
first
hollered
started
at by
working
the
for the
Dodgers.
Dodgers, when I
No,
first started,
she didn't
no.
sleep with nobody.
No, I
Oh,
didn't sleep. No, when
okay.
I first started working with the Dodgers, I was single.
Jesus
I didn't
Christ.
have a boyfriend. And even then, when a couple players hit on me and tried to ask me for my phone number, in the back of my head, I was like, "You are a pro athlete.
Right.
I want nothing to do
So,
with you. I don't care."
some of the Dodgers did try to get at
Yeah,
you?
I was like, I don't
Hilarious.
care how single
Zoom
you
in on
are.
her face and see if people believe
you
it.
want-
Gorgeous.
Look at her. Oh my Lord. Who
They
gonna,
did.
Who gonna talk to her? Exactly. Yeah, cover your face up.
They're
Matter of
not on the
fact.
team anymore.
Right, yeah, they're not.
So it was my man's.
I know.
We
that's-
don't know. It's been a lot of
yeah,
Dodgers
it's been
that
a lot
left.
of,
Yeah.
Wink.
things.
Yeah, man.
But all I'm saying
Women
is,
got it like
even
that.
I know that.
Like, I'm
Hell
pretty sure
yeah.
each one of y'all, the ladies that I work with now and before,
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure that y'all had guests that came through that tried to, hey, let me holler
Hell
at you.
yeah.
I've been in radio
Yeah, you put
so
'em on
many
blast
years.
when I told you.
Yeah, I haven't had one female artist that say, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey.
You know
Or
what
any
I'm saying?
female pro athletes.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
like, hey, what's happening with
I'm
you?
in town. What you
Yeah.
doing tonight?
I
Even
agree.
Cyborg didn't try to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
I agree with Natalia. She does have to step away from that, because I feel that a normal man that is not an athlete already deals with that.
Yeah.
So an athlete is like a million times
Right.
because
The temptation
the
is
girls are throwing themselves at them
They don't
even
care.
more, and the temptation is there, and they don't know how to say no. So for me personally, it's like it's the same. You know how I really say like, oh, I love Matt Kemp, but if the opportunity was there, I really would not, because of what I know that goes on. Like, I can't handle that.
Right.
I don't want to set myself up for failure, because I cannot handle
Well,
that, and it's
J-Lo
gonna
can get it.
happen.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Fuck that.
J-Lo can come get it.
What's happening, Jennifer?
But
You know what I'm saying?
he should
J-Lo
just.
like, I don't want it.
I don't
Why you
think
say
it's
my
a
name?
I don't think it's a sexual addiction at all. I just think that he needs to be honest with himself and with the women he's involving himself with, and be like, yo, like, I just want to continue to throw my dick a party.
Yep.
I don't want to be in a monogamous relationship
There
with
it
you,
is.
and that's what
hey,
it
man,
is.
we can't say it any better.
Yeah.
Say nothing else. And it's not because I have a meeting I got to get to. I just felt like we couldn't, like, how do you top that, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
That's-
Yes.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, man.
outta here.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Uncut. Like we say, when we start these things off, we know everything. We're
We're experts.
Yes,
we're
we are.
experts
Thanks,
in
Yomi.
the field.
Diet Coke.
Enjoy the rest of your day, Big Boy
Big
Neighborhood.
boy.
We are gone.